quick turnaround?
It's the next game on our schedule. And, we have to be ready to play tomorrow night. They have a one-day turnaround as well. They have a much different style than our last opponent. But for us, it's about getting better every single day. And you only get, 30 some odd games on your schedule. You got to be excited to play every single one of them, and we need to be ready.
Can you talk a little bit about Holland and what he does for their team?
Well, he's really shifty. He takes chances. He's a guy that excels in transition. I think gives him a pulse on the defensive end. He plays extremely hard, really aggressive kid. He gets in the lane. I think he makes his teammates better. So, every night you have a different type of challenge, but their point guard is extremely aggressive.
You know Coach Brandon from way back. Did you guys grow up together?
Didn't grow up together, but he's a little bit younger than I am. But just over the years, whether it's playing on basketball teams together, being coaching against one another, whether when he was at St. Bonaventure, Eastern Kentucky, Alabama, I've known John now for 15, 20 years, and I consider him a really good friend. I'm excited for the start of his head coaching career. I think he's going to do a great job. And so the style that he plays is a little bit different in terms of what we're used to every single day in practice. So that's an adjustment that we need to be ready for when they start pressing, running, and jumping, and really try to take you out of what you're running offensively.
He talked after the last game about how it's a process. Obviously, the team's trying to improve every game as well. They've had a lot of turnovers in their first 3 games. How much will your defensive pressure be a factor in trying to turn them over tomorrow?
We don't change our philosophy defensively game to game. I know West Virginia's built, at least the last few years, on pressing teams all over the floor for 40 minutes. Morehead State loves to pressure you as well, maybe not in the full court, but in the half court with traps, ball screens, they'll trap. They play a little bit more frenetic than we do. So we don't necessarily change our style of play based on who we're playing. We want to be more solid on the defensive end, not giving up rhythm threes, giving up layups. Our positioning is really important. We want to crowd the floor more than we want to deny all over the floor. And so, that may be an Achilles heel for them, but it's not something that we're trying to strike on. If they make mistakes based on our positioning and hopefully our fundamental defense, then that's their problem, not ours. But we're never going to change our system defensively based on the opponent.
There's an anticipation you might be ranked tomorrow. Are you curious to see if you are?
No, I really don't care. The reality is you get what you earn. And I've told that to our players ever since the first day of preseason. So despite what they may say you are or aren't at any point in the year, it's all irrelevant. You get judged on your games. Sports Illustrated had the Bengals 3rd in the division and had Baltimore Ravens winning the Super Bowl.